Congratulations, obviously a hard-fought win for you. I guess it didn't come easy. So what's the feeling like right now?
Yeah, so good. I won't lie, I didn't tell you before this week, but I really think it was the hardest matchup for me in the tournament. And the hardest guy in the tournament to beat. I think there is nothing after him. I think I'm going to win this thing. And I think everybody knows it.
Obviously, you have a lot of respect for him. I mean, how different was it versus what you expected?
We knew it was tough. We knew like I said before, he weaponized his cardio. He weaponized his chin. So you can hit him super hard, you don't give a shit. So we knew it. So the game plan was to move, and don't get touched. And we know he was weaponizing to his grappling. So a lot of people try to grapple him, get tired, and then all the puzzle of Natan Schulte come into play. And that's why I think he's really, really hard to beat. And that's why I think it was the hardest matchup in the tournament. I think anybody who fight him today know that he's not gonna be able to get finished, and it's gonna be a hell of a war. And that was probably my first big war in MMA.
How confident were you doing? I mean, it was a pretty close fight. So
Look, I was confident, but I had a little doubt. I won't lie. I knew the second round was pretty tight. I knew I was doing pretty good in the third round until his fucking cardio came in. And then I was like, okay, it's going to be hard because, again, I fell into the trap. I tried to take him down. He Granby rolled me. And I was like, motherfucker, I used a lot of energy in this one. So, yeah.
That's all. Let's take a read. Are there matchups that you see next? We know that this was the toughest one. Are there matchups that you want?
I don't care at that point. Like, anyway, I'm going to have to beat everybody to win $1 million, so I don't give a shit. I know it's gonna be different. The next matchup, I'm probably gonna get one of the losers. Sorry for anybody I'm gonna fight, but that's how it works, you know. You're gonna get the people that lose, and the loser gonna get the winner. So I don't know who it's gonna be, but I'm looking forward to see my next matchup.
Hey, Olivier, can you just describe the emotions to me now? 3-0 undefeated in the PFL, winning in these ways.
Like I said, it's amazing. My first big war, I won it, and I feel I deserve it. I feel I gave a little bit of my health in there, and I know a lot of people don't like that fact of the sport, that we're gonna have like health injury. I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful to show that us fighters are willing to give a little bit of us in the cage just to win a fight. I think this is beautiful, and maybe not happy, but I'm proud that happened to me tonight.
Was there anything that surprised you in those 15 minutes?
No. We knew it. We knew that shit. We knew it was tough. We knew it. I was ready to go to war. I went to war, broke my foot, broke my hand into his skull. So yeah.
Last thing for me, the imagery on your shirt and
Yeah.
shoes. Run me through that real quick.
So this is Mike Ward, okay? Mike Ward is a crazy comedian from Montreal, and he thought it was really funny to have this. As you can see, his face getting pushed towards the gods. Beautiful. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But look, he was willing to pay for a joke. He was so happy when I showed him, and it was pretty funny all the process to get there, because I need the PFL to accept it, and I was kind of like, oh, can you pull the logo a little bit on the side, and trying not to I was trying to make it that they don't understand what it is. They knew. So yeah, that's Mike Ward. That's his style, I guess. He was happy, yeah.
Olivier, were you surprised after that first round? Because I gave you the first round easily, and then it looked like in the second round he came alive, started walking you down. Were you thinking, okay, now he's a weight?
Look, I think I hurt him in the body in the first round, and I hurt myself in the foot in the first round too. So it was a good little exchange there. And I think he started understanding that I was going for the body when he was switching. And that's why I switched for the knee to the head instead. And he was able to block it. But I think that's his style, you know. He get better when the fight go longer. But the fact is, I felt I was less tired than him in the second round. And it really surprised me that the third round, he kind of took the edge. But fuck, what a war.
It seemed like your main weapons were the 1-2 and to the body.
Yeah.
Did you notice that right away, or was that something that you practiced?
I thought it was going to be easier to hit. I won't lie, I thought his defense was not going to be as good. I really thought I was going to use more my jab. And at the end, it was just my kick, and my straight. And the blitz, a lot of blitz. Especially when he was trying to cut me. It was good. And I was able to get under his hook too. We practiced a lot, so yeah, it was fun.
Notice when you were striking, obviously orthodox versus southpaw fight, there was some movement towards his power side. Was there a particular reason for that?
That's my style. I think I trying to put some traps. So a lot of time he was getting into the traps. I was a little bit surprised. I thought he was going to cut me more, but he was more following me. So that was surprising for me. But I think as a southpaw, even though we say don't go towards the power shot, sometimes we have to do it to get the good punch. You saw the low.
We saw a lot of striking, but why don't we see much of your ground game?
Like I said before, we knew that he was weaponizing his grappling. So I was a little bit, maybe not scared, but I knew that he was super hard to keep down. We saw it in his past fight, and even though he get taken down, he's always able to stand up, and then he take control. We saw it against a lot of the Russian 2 years ago. Thank you.
I saw you work into beautiful body shots tonight. Was that something you were training a lot, or was that just something you saw on Natan when you have an opportunity to attack?
Both. We knew he had some trouble with the body, but that's one of my main shots anyway.
I talked about the PFL schedule coming into the fight. I thought having, preparing for that constant, every 2 months. Is this the type of fight that you can, walk away from, feeling confident going into the next one, knowing you got past the toughest guy that you
Look.
played, but is this the type of, battle that you can go?
Look, I knew that I was not going to be easy, and I knew I was not going to get out of this matchup without any bruise. So right now is going to be the time to heal and be smart. I'm going to take one week maybe. The week after I'm going to start training, but then after that I'm going to start the machine again.
You feel good, like no injuries or anything like that?
Hurt like hell. Like my body hurt, my body hurt, my foot hurt, my hand hurt, my jaws hurt. So no, I don't feel great.
Who do you see winning the main event tonight between Collar and Jim?
I think Collar have a good chance, but I do think Jeremy Stephen, that's the matchup. I don't think he's done. I think he lost a lot of fights, but all champion. It's going to be a tough one, but I think the new Collar is a game.